Right now, the leaders of the world's most powerful tech monopolies are sitting before Congress, actively demanding to be regulated. Executives like OpenAI CEO Sam Altman are testifying before lawmakers, insisting that aggressive government oversight and strict safety frameworks are essential to manage the industry. For decades, Silicon Valley's operating philosophy has been to move fast and ignore the rules. Now, the companies that built empires on deregulation are asking the government to install speed limits. These proposed safety frameworks function as a regulatory moat. By inviting government oversight, incumbents can establish high entry barriers that protect their market share from a new, decentralized threat. This pivot from moving fast to demanding speed limits signals a defensive shift. It is a maneuver designed to neutralize an emerging competitor that the traditional Silicon Valley playbook can no longer contain. That competitor was exposed in a leaked internal memo from Google, bluntly titled, "We Have No Moat." The document revealed that proprietary AI empires are rapidly losing ground to free, decentralized alternatives. These are open weight models, systems like Meta's Llama and xAI's Grok. Instead of keeping the core architecture hidden behind a paywall, the underlying parameters are available to anyone. They lag only months behind the multi-billion-dollar closed models. The financial advantage is significant. Survey data shows adopting open-source AI components reduces business unit costs by over 50%. That differential is breaking the $20 a month AI subscription model. Developers run these open systems locally, paying zero recurring fees. The market is already making its choice. 89% of organizations using AI are now incorporating these free open-source components. Because big tech cannot beat open-source developers with better code or lower prices, they have turned to lawyers and legislation to suppress them. The legislative response is already in motion. In Europe, it's the EU AI Act. In the United States, it's state-level legislation like Illinois Senate Bill 315. These bills leverage the theoretical threat of existential AI risk to push through restrictive bureaucratic frameworks. This is a system of regulatory capture. Incumbent tech companies place former employees inside executive branches and legislative committees to draft the exact rules that govern their own products. The laws use vague definitions like high risk and frontier models. As hardware efficiency improves, those definitions expand to capture mid-sized companies and startups utilizing open-source weights. These laws operate as a mechanism for market consolidation. By mandating expensive administrative hurdles, they ensure that only the largest incumbents have the resources to legally exist in the AI space. This chart details the projected AI investment shortfall caused by the EU AI Act, 31 billion euros over 5 years. A single high-risk classification forces a small enterprise to pay up to 400,000 euros for external conformity assessments. For a standard European startup operating at a 10% profit margin, that compliance penalty translates to a 40% reduction in total profit. Failing to comply carries a severe penalty. Administrative fines can reach up to 35 million euros, or 7% of global annual turnover. The economic fallout is measurable. 58% of European Union developers report launch delays due to compliance complexity, as capital is diverted away from engineering and into legal fees. The math indicates the true intent of the legislation. It outlaws independent innovation, while allowing multi-billion-dollar monopolies to buy their way to conformity. These regulations ignore how AI systems are actually exploited in the wild. The real threat factors are mechanical. They include direct prompt injections, where attackers override system prompts, and retrieval-augmented generation data poisoning. Indirect injections embed hidden, malicious instructions inside everyday external content, like PDFs. When retrieved, the AI silently executes the commands without the user's knowledge. Current legislative audits mandate corporate paperwork and administrative structures. They offer no defense against these technical exploits. The regulatory framework is a security illusion. It taxes developers for bureaucratic compliance rather than mandating fixes for broken code. The alternative is a framework called Open Spectrum AI, where AI systems are decoupled into distinct, transparent layers. Making model weights accessible allows vetted researchers to run mathematical, cryptographic verifications on the architecture itself, instead of relying on corporate promises. If these laws pass without a mandate for open, verifiable access, the infrastructure of human thought will be legally consolidated under the control of a handful of unchecked monopolies. Like the video, share it with your network, and subscribe to the channel before the regulatory capture is complete.